Kingdom Hearts has a brand new story detail that is a bit on the bizarre side of things, even for Kingdom Hearts. This might have a big impact on Kingdom Hearts 4 depending on how this new piece of lore gets elaborated on. And of course, this new lore detail comes from Kingdom Hearts Key, specifically in an upcoming game called Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, a game that takes place in the timeline between Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road, where it was revealed that there is a new lore term to describe characters called drifters. Now, at the surface, it might not sound too crazy, but as common with Kingdom Hearts, it's in the details where things get a little wacky. So the reason we even know about this, despite Missing Link and Cage 4 both having extremely minimal news over the past 2 years, it's because Kingdom Hearts Missing Link was actually playable to certain regions early on during winter. During that time period, we did get a lot of footage from the people who playtested Missing Link, including some voice acted cutscenes and in-game explanations from the beginning of the game. During one of these scenes, we get introduced to a character named Remus, who is the first to stumble upon us, and through trying to figure out who we are, this is where we hear that word, drifter. The in-game explanation for drifters describes them as those without memories who wash ashore on Scarlet Kylum once in a blue moon. They are presumed to have arrived from another world by way of distortions, but their existence is a mystery. So off rip, that is kind of crazy for what it potentially implies, because it essentially sounds like people from random time periods are popping up in Missing Link. Almost like Missing Link is some sort of black hole in the timeline where characters from different time periods and the way they describe distortions or another world, characters who have nowhere to really go kind of end up here. It's almost akin to Traverse Town in Kingdom Hearts 1, except instead of it being for just people who lost their worlds in that same time period, this applies to people in different time periods as well. And with the player in Missing Link, we don't fully know if the player is connected to the other player we had in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts Key, but that's very likely the case because in Dark Road we do see the old man who is the player grow up to Ray Xehanort. This could apply to characters like Brain from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, but then again, Brain did have his memories, and drifters are described as those without memories who wash ashore on Scarlet Kylum. I also want to talk about this distortion thing. At the beginning of Dark Road, they describe how the worlds are still kind of resetting. They're still kind of catching up. Some worlds are further along than others, and I think if you go further back in the timeline before Dark Road, which is where Missing Link is, then the worlds might be in sort of a bizarre situation. I'm sure they'll describe in Missing Link itself. We don't have too much info exactly on how the state of the worlds are in this game, but I'm assuming these distortions have something to do with what happened at the end of Union Cross, leading into Missing Link, and it's causing some weird phenomenon where characters are just popping up left and right out of nowhere. Some of them are Keyblade wielders, some of them are not. Drifters doesn't say it specifically applies to Keyblade wielders, so it could apply to other characters as well. We'll know a lot more about this when Missing Link releases, hopefully around summer of this year. Missing Link was advertised as a forgotten era in Kingdom Hearts, and perhaps this is a major reason why, because if things like this are happening, where players are just popping up left and right, no memories, different timelines, and other things, drifters also don't seem to be too common in this society, but it's clearly implied that there's more. The only known ones being our player and perhaps Brain, who may also be considered one as we discussed earlier, but it's a little iffy on that. This new lore detail is definitely very bizarre, and I would love to theorize about it more, but I think we're probably going to need a little bit more info. And if you want to get coverage on that info when it does happen, Missing Link does come out, or just Kingdom Hearts in general, then hit the subscribe button down below. Kingdom Hearts and its lore is going to get pretty crazy when it comes to Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4. There's a lot of variables that are making Missing Link's story pivotal in the build to the Lost Masters arc. If you are excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, definitely keep an eye on Missing Link, whether you like the previous mobile games or not. This story and gameplay is definitely going to be a step above those other releases. If you want to find out more about the upcoming Kingdom Hearts titles, check this video out. Thank you guys for watching.